The media isn't supposed to root for a guy against a guy, for a team against a team. I think that's utter nonsense. I don't think that's when you're local media, I don't think that's something that is necessary for us to indulge in. One of the guys I root for week in, week out, year out is Shaq Leonard. Because when the media comes, he tells his truth. And he does it every single week for as long as the media wants to talk to him. And sometimes it's to his own detriment, and sometimes people don't believe what he's saying. People, out there, I don't know that that's true for anybody who's standing next to him. Shaq Leonard wants to play football at a high level. He wants to play every down. He's trying to figure out what he needs to do to make that happen. This is a guy that you feel for. When you listen to him, you feel for him. Here's Shaq Leonard.
Anything specific you're looking forward to once you get there?
No, sir. Just going ready to play the game and come on back. That's about it for me.
Shaq, you were vocal about your frustrations this time last week about playing time. Where do you sit with that now?
Kind of the same. I'm a competitor. I want to play. I want to go out there. I want to compete. I put my body through so much. I worked extremely hard to get to this point. And it's frustrating when you're standing on the sideline knowing that you're capable of going out there and competing at a high level. And, it sucks. It sucks, but, hey, my feelings doesn't win football games, so it is what it is. Their decision. It is what it is.
What kind of conversations have you had with the coaches around that?
Just what can I do? What am I doing wrong, or am I just not, you don't believe in me? Am I not making plays? Am I bad in the run game? Am I bad in the pass game? Just tell me something, just help me sleep. Help me sleep better at night, knowing that, I just feel like I give everything I got on the field in practice, and I give everything I got whenever I'm playing on Sundays, no matter if it's 1 or 70 plays. I'm just doing my job, man. I don't know, it sucks, honestly. It really sucks.
Have you gotten any answers?
I've just continued to do me and just continue to get better. That's about it.
At least encouraging to see the defense perform like they did 1 week ago.
Yeah, of course. It's always good when you have 2 pick sixes. EJ had a forced fumble, and then Segu had a game-sealing interception. So I always say, if you win a turnover battle, you win the football games. I think we 4-0 when we win the turnover battle. So we just got to make sure we constantly just think about that, have it on our mind, and find a way to get the ball out.
What's your take on Alubi and how he's performed out there?
It was great. It was great. Even through all the the miss of the week, all the frustration, everything that was coming at him. He took it well, and he went out there, he played well with a lot of confidence, and we just had his back no matter what. And I knew he was going to have a good game. I told him that before the game. I see how hard he worked. I see what he brings to the table day in and day out, and we believe in guys like that.
Shaq, Gus mentioned that he said he never wants you to stop, demanding more playing time and competing for those things. So what have those conversations been like with him, and maybe how honest has it been having those conversations?
Everybody said they want you to keep that fighting edge until you step on toes. We have conversations. We had conversations back then. It was more so get to November and we'll see. And November we saw. And it's just tough, man. It's frustrating when you have them conversations. You're trying to figure out what else to do. At first it was, do one-on-one reps of practice. Do one-on-one reps of practice. I don't know. It's a lot, man. I honestly don't know what to do. I put my best foot forward every day. I come in the building, be the best teammate I possibly can, be the best leader I can. Go out there to practice. I practice extremely hard. I play extremely hard. Do my job as well as I possibly can, and just let the chips fall where they fall. I just got to control what I can control. That is, play well on the snaps that I play. And if I sit the bench, be frustrated. But when you get back out there, continue to go back and do what you do.
Does it help that there is open communication between you and coach, or not? Because nothing really changes.
It's yes and no. Like you said, nothing changed. I go out, we have our conversation, and it's just more so just continue to get better. So that's all I can do is just continue to look at the tape, seeing what I can get better at. If it's playing my hands or being more aggressive in the run game, whatever the case may be. I'm just got to be better in some aspects, I guess.
Are you resigned that this is how it's going to be in the last 2 months?
Am I fine?
Resigned.
Are you resigned to the fact that this is how it's going to be? And why would things change?
Yeah, in my mind, I feel like this is what it's going to be. That's just me personally. He's just playing well. So it's going to be hard. It's going to be frustrating. But it is what it is. I mean, I know what type of football player I am. I know what type of teammate I am. I know what I bring to a team, and it's tough. But as long as the guys in front of me, continue to play well, I can sleep better at night knowing that at least we're having a good play in the linebacker room. But of course, I want to be out there. Of course, I want to be a competitive guy and compete with the guys.
Do you have those moments where you look in the mirror like, man, is it something else I could do? Or
yes, every day. I come in here, work out every day. That's something I never did. Got a good nutritionist. I'm eating well. Just changing my body in all different, shapes and sizes. Just trying to figure out, what to do, what's best for this team, what's best for this defense, what's best for myself. I'm just doing everything that I possibly can to get on the field, stay on the field. But just waiting for an opportunity to show that I can be a playmaker. I know that all my years when I'm on the field, some way, somehow, I make game-changing plays. But it's just not happening this year, I guess.
Shaq, was Z out last week? Did you think the role would be bigger?
Of course.
I guess, when did you get word that it would be?
I think that Wednesday, Shaq went to Mike, and then I asked Smith, what was the game plan? He was like, you're going to split reps on first and second, and then you're not going to play on third. So that's when I kind of knew. And, it sucks hearing that, and if you're already not playing on third, and then, you're taking the reps on first and second down too. So it's very heartbreaking to get that, but it is what it is. I just got to continue to get better, continue to play hard, continue to be the best guy that I can possibly be for this team and for this defense.
Obviously, you had a really big tackle number last week. When you go back and watch film, what tells you that you have had a good game? Like, is it a tackle number? Is it something else?
No, because a lot of times, as you see, these past 2 weeks were the first time I got over 10 tackles. That doesn't mean that it was a good game or a bad game. It's more so, how am I playing my hands? Am I diagnosing plays? Am I getting out blocks well? Am I, just being in the right position? And last week I felt like I was in the right position. I felt like I played my hands well. I didn't, miss too many tackles. Thought it was a solid performance. Still got things that I can work on, but I feel like it was a step in the right direction.
Have they given you a specific reason why you don't play on third downs?
Just say it again.
Have they given you a specific reason why you don't play on third downs?
Early in the season, yeah. It was, more so protecting me from, having to, guard receivers or tight ends. But, now it's more so, I'm guarding tight ends, I'm guarding running backs, I'm guarding receivers. And I'm building confidence each week. Like I said, last week I had Alvin Kamara. This week I had one-on-one rep with Thielen, and I felt good. I felt confident. I was out in space. They ran a screen at me. Got out the block. Tried to came back in and make the tackle. So playing in space isn't a problem. So I don't know, man.
Shaq, it seems like they say you need to make more splash plays, but you're not in on third down when splash plays really come. So isn't it kind of tough to do what they want when you're? I don't put you in a bad way, but
it's yes and no, because the guy that I once was on first and second down, I punch the ball out on first and second down too. It's just you don't get the same opportunities. You're not getting the same amount of opportunities. Third down. Sometimes the ball will get forced, or sometimes there's things that get drawn up for you to be the free guy, stuff like that. On first, second down is more so just knowing the play and diagnosing it quick, and getting off the block and making a play there. So it's hard, but I mean it's not an excuse for me to not make a splash plays, because I know what type of player that I am, how much confidence I got in myself, and what I hold myself to a high standard. So I should make a play on first and second down, and it's just haven't yet.
Lara mentioned on tweet about how first time you had been back there since your brother had played. Mm-hmm. So what was that like, and do you have those moments still where it's like, man, like sometimes like, wow, I'm here, my family's here, we did this?
Yeah, last week was very special. The last time I was in that stadium as a fan, it was with my brother. The one that passed away was watching my brother who was playing for Saints, and just being back in that position, just brought back so many memories and made me realize, why I play football. I don't do it for the money. I do it because of the love of the game, and the times that I was sitting up there watching my brother, I wanted to be just like him. And to have my family there, man, that's, my family means everything to me. People who actually truly care about me, means a lot to me, to my heart, especially on this journey that I've been, 2 back surgeries, and now I'm back, and, having my family there cheering me on from day one, no matter if it's good or bad. Just having good people in your corner, man, it makes you feel special, and it makes you just continue to go, no matter all the hardship that you're going through in the building or on the field. When you turn around, you see somebody that's a familiar face, that makes you keep going, because they're smiling because they know how hard you work. They know what it took to get here, and they're proud of me. And just to see that smile on their face keeps me going.
Tell me that when you listen to Shaq Leonard, it doesn't move you a little bit, and it doesn't make you root for that guy a little bit, right? If not a lot. Shaq Leonard wants to play football at a really high level. He's not playing at the level he played at in 2018, 19, 20, 21. And so his snaps are diminishing. And you know what? The team believes that they are better served with somebody else on the field sometimes. That's really hard for a competitor like Shaq Leonard. So you feel for him. Tell me you don't root for this guy to have a breakout game on Sunday against Patriots and figure this thing out. He says he's losing sleep. I absolutely believe him. I want him to play really, really well this Sunday. And after listening to him, tell me you don't feel the same way.